Hi everyone, it's Chrissy and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build and welcome back to another wedding venue speed build. So I just want to start off this voiceover by saying that I am a complete idiot and I am recording this voiceover for the second time tonight because I literally just did the entire 20 minutes of this voiceover with my webcam microphone instead of my proper microphone. So I had to scrap the entire thing because it was just unusable, and obviously echoey and all of that stuff. It's not a proper microphone, it's just a regular webcam microphone. So yeah, I'm recording this again and I don't know what it is about these my wedding stories videos that I'm doing, but this is the I think second or third video where I've had to re-record the voiceover multiple times. And if this voiceover now ends up if something happens to this voiceover, or if I mess it up completely, then we're just going to deal with it because I refuse to record it again. It's like 3 AM and I refuse to do this again. So yeah, if this voiceover is a hot mess, then yeah, please forgive me, but I honestly can't remember what I talked about in the original voiceover. So if I end up repeating myself multiple times in this voiceover because I can't remember if I've already mentioned something or not, then yeah, just please forgive me and let's just move on from that. But yeah, so we're building in actually Sulani today. We're not building in the new world of Tartosa because I've already done 3 builds in the new world and I wanted to do something that just, even though it is still very tropical themed, is not in the new world and is in a completely different world. So we're doing a little beach wedding venue in Sulani. We're actually building on the 40 by 30 lot in the 𝘕𝘭𝘭𝘦 area of Sulani. So that's kind of like the conservationist area with the islands, like private islands and the volcano and all of that stuff. So yeah, in that neighborhood we're building there. And this island is actually completely secluded from the it's completely separate from the main island. So it's basically like a really nice private little island that I absolutely love. I have actually built before on this lot. I haven't done a wedding venue here before, but the last build I think that I did on this lot was the spa and resort build that I did for my save file that I'll leave linked on the screen in case you guys want to go ahead and check that out, because that resort could actually be really nice to have like a honeymoon on. So basically it's a resort, like a spa lot, but there's these little bungalows over the water that are basically fully functional bedrooms and bathrooms, so kind of like a hotel a little bit. So yeah, your Sims could visit the spa and then just obviously stay overnight or stay for a day or two in those little room bungalow type things. So that could be really fun for a honeymoon or something if you wanted to place that lot down after your Sims have had their wedding on this lot, then you could totally do that. So yeah, I'll leave the link to that video on the screen. But yeah, we're still building in the very Mediterranean, not Mediterranean, but it's a very similar style to the other builds that I've done. It's a very tropical kind of style. It uses a lot of the same items, a lot of the same packs and all of that stuff. And again, it is a wedding venue. So yeah, my past, for my past 4 videos, they've all basically, I mean, I did, before I got early access, I did the old Bourbon Street build. That's actually another wedding venue for my save file. It's not supposed to be just a wedding venue. It's in Willow Creek, so it's on the museum lot. And it's supposed to be a wedding venue, but it can also function as a museum. It can function as a cafe, and it can function as a art center. It can actually also function as a lounge as well. So you could change up the lot functionality that way if you wanted to. But basically we had that wedding venue because I was inspired by the new pack before it came out and I wanted to build something that was wedding related. So we have that wedding venue. We have the Grecian beach wedding venue that I did as my first early access video that I'll also leave linked on the screen. I'll leave a link basically to my playlist of all of my early access videos for this pack if you guys want to go ahead and check those out. Because yeah, we have the Grecian wedding venue, and then we also have 2 villas. So we have like a big vacation villa, and then we also have a smaller like honeymoon private island kind of villa as well. So yeah, those were my like, I guess, I don't know, like new pack builds, I guess you could say. But yeah, basically the last 2 wedding venues that I've done have both been beach lots, I just realized. So yeah, we have, like I said, the Grecian one, and then we have this one. But the other one was in Tartosa, and this one is in Sulani. So I'm just pretending that they're completely different and not similar at all. But yeah, so the other one isn't really similar to this one though, because that one has a really big like building on the beach. It has an actual building attached to it, and yes, there is a little bit of like outside like reception area. There's an outside ceremony area. But there's also a really big building with another ceremony area and some more reception spaces. So yeah, it's a little bit different from this one. This one is definitely a little bit more like outdoorsy and I guess just open to the elements. So yeah, we do have this little like, I guess, bathroom building. Yeah, the only actual building on this lot is the little bathroom area. I didn't end up adding in a like kitchen or anything like that, even though I do like adding like full kitchens in my wedding venues, just in case your Sims need to make a cake or like cook some food or something. But I did end up including a buffet table so they can serve food. They don't actually need a kitchen, and you can just make or buy a wedding cake before you actually start your wedding. So yeah, the only building on this lot is the little bathroom area, and yeah, we have just a little bathroom, a little 2 like stall bathroom. We also have a little seating area outside on a little deck area, and then the rest of the lot is basically just wedding space. So I started this build off with the main idea of wanting to have the like actual ceremony area, so the aisle and stuff, be on the water. I knew I wanted that area to be over the water and to have your Sims like walk out over the water. And I knew I wanted, you know, obviously that over the water bit, but I also knew I wanted the reception area, so like all of the tables and dance floors and all of that stuff, to be on a beach. So I actually tried out this build on a couple of different lots in Sulani, but this one is actually the one with the biggest beach area. So like the beach is bigger than the water area, if that makes sense. So that actually ended up working out quite well. The like, I guess like the deck or like the pier area that has the aisle on it isn't quite as long as I would have liked it to be. I would have liked it to be a little bit like bigger and a little bit more like out onto the water. But that's just how it worked out. I still really like the way it turned out, and I really love the reception area that I ended up doing. So I actually ended up using some of the new, like, I guess pergolas, I think it's what they're called, from the new pack. And I actually used them in a almost like rectangle shape. And then in the middle, I actually put a little foundation, just a 2-height foundation, to kind of work as a little like raised deck or like raised platform that's off of the sand. And that actually has a roof. It has those like island living glass roof like pieces, and then just some foliage and stuff to make it blend in a little bit better. But yeah, so that area actually does have a roof, and it will be protected from, you know, like rain or whatever. But yeah, so we have that area, and the tables are actually around the deck, so underneath like all of the canopies and stuff. And then the raised area in the middle has the bar, the like dance floor. Wow, I don't know what my accent just did there. But yeah, it has the dance floor as well as a little seating area. And then at the back of the bar, on like obviously on the sand, I actually have another bigger seating area. And yeah, there's quite a few seating areas around the place, so your Sims can sit and mingle and talk and all of that stuff. I also ended up including a fire pit on like later on in the build, so there's another activity for your Sims to do. And yeah, then there's basically just a ton of tables. There's way more tables than your Sims will ever need. You will never need this many like dining tables for a party or a reception or anything like that in the Sims, because yeah, you can't even invite this many Sims to a wedding unless you're using a mod or something like that that will like up the number of Sims you can invite to parties. But yeah, and just like the base like vanilla game, I think you cap out at maybe like, I think like 12 or 16 guests that you can invite. So you would never need this much seating space. but it just looked better. It looked a little bit more filled out and like intentional and realistic to have this many tables. So yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, that's basically this whole build. I'll talk a little bit more about it if I remember something, you know, as we go along. But basically you can see everything that I'm doing, and it's fairly self-explanatory as well. The overall color scheme for this build was basically just white, a lot of white, a little bit of like light blue flowers as well and accents and stuff. And then a lot of this like orangey, warmer, lighter wood tone that I used throughout, because I ended up going for that wood tone in particular because I wanted to use a lot of the island living items, and I wanted to make it look more like island living rather than like Tartosa, if that makes sense. So I wanted to use a lot of those items, and they all came in this like matching wood color. So obviously I ended up going for that, and I actually really like the way it turned out. So yeah, I really like the way this lot turned out overall. But something else that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to mention, because you guys probably already saw it from the title of this video, is the fact that I'm actually doing a giveaway for a PC and Mac code for the Sims 4 My Wedding Stories game pack. Now, unfortunately, this is only for PC and Mac. It's not for console, unfortunately. But it is a worldwide code, and obviously so you can enter from anywhere in the world, and it's a digital code. So if you win, I'll send you the code and then you like download it from Origin. So yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway, I do want to say a huge thank you to the EA Creator Network, first off, for giving me this code to give away to you guys. But if you want to enter the giveaway, the way you're going to do it is you're going to go to the description on this video, and you're going to click on the Gleam link in the top of the description. So I'll make sure that it's right at the top, and you're going to click on that link, and then you're basically just going to follow the instructions that the website gives you. So it is a completely different website, but it basically allows you to enter in a bunch of different ways. You're going to sign in, and you can sign in with either your Facebook, your email, or your Twitter. And then there's going to be a bunch of different options for ways that you can enter the giveaway and ways that you can get extra entries into the giveaway. So you can do, you know, just one of the things, or you can do all of them and get extra entries. And yeah, obviously, you know, the more entries that you do, the more entries that you get, the higher your chances are going to be of winning the pack. So yeah, it's all really easy to use. I have actually used this website before in the past for giveaways and stuff, and it always works really well. It's a lot easier than doing it through YouTube comments and stuff. My last few times that I've done a giveaway through just YouTube comments, I've always had issues with the video for some reason, and you know, just the comments disappearing, and it was just a whole thing. So doing it through this website is a lot easier. It's totally free. You don't have to pay or, you know, anything like that. Just go on there, log in, like enter the giveaway, and that's it. And if you win, I will contact you through either your email, your Facebook, or your Twitter. And yeah, that's basically all you need to know. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that if you want to stand a chance to win this pack. And also, this giveaway will be going from obviously when this video goes out until the 28th. So next Monday, the 28th of February, is when this voiceover is when this giveaway will end, and it will end at 10 a.m. Pacific time. At 10 a.m. I will close the giveaway, and I will use that website to randomly select a winner. It's totally random. So I'll use that website to randomly select a winner, and then obviously I'll contact them, give them their code, etc, etc. And I will also update the description on this video, and I'll pin a comment to the top of the comment section once the winner has been chosen and they've claimed their pack and everything like that, just to let you guys know that, you know, the winner has been picked, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely go and do that if you want to stand a chance of winning a code for this pack. If you already have obviously the base game, you will need to have the base game already if you want to win this pack. But yeah, so basically that's all of like the big news that I wanted to tell you guys. I also wanted to mention that I have uploaded my other like early access videos. I keep wanting to say Dream Home Decorator videos for some reason. I don't know why. I think it might be because that was the last game pack that we had, I think, before this one. Anyway, my other wedding stories builds, the other 3 that I've already done, I have uploaded them to the gallery at this point. I actually have updated all of their like descriptions as well with the download links, and I actually did a community post about it as well. So yeah, they're all up on the gallery. My gallery ID is always in the description if you want to download any one of my builds. And this one will also be up by the time this video goes out, in case you want to download this one. And yeah, you can totally do that. This build uses mostly just Island Living and the new pack. I mean, you should be fine if you only have those 2 packs and obviously the base game. But yeah, I think I used a couple of things from the toddler pack. I used a lot of the fairy lights from the toddler stuff pack, and then just a couple of like decorative things. But all of like the main big items, like the bar, the functional items that your Sims will actually use, they're all from either the base game, the new pack, or Island Living. So if you have those 3, then you should be totally fine. I think all of the landscaping are from those packs as well. So yeah, mostly you guys should be fine if you only have those packs. You might be missing a couple of decorative things and like maybe the fire pit, for example. But other than that, you should be totally fine. And yeah, the other builds that I did with this pack have all been a little bit more like pack heavy. I've used a lot of different packs just because I don't tend to restrict myself when I'm building. I don't tend to do just like base game and 1 pack builds. Although I do want to do a base game and wedding stories only build at some point. I don't know what I would build. Probably some sort of like base game wedding venue. But yeah, on the topic of wedding venues, I really want to do a couple more of them because I'm just really in the mood to do wedding venues. I mean, really inspired to do them as well. So I want to ask you guys if you have any wedding like not wedding lot, but any suggestions for builds, or any wedding like lot style suggestions like Victorian or Tudor. I really want to do a Tudor build in like Windenburg or something. Or any world that you would like to see me do a wedding lot in, maybe like Willow Creek. We can do a Victorian one, a Tudor one in Windenburg, you know, anything like that. Then definitely leave all your comments and suggestions and stuff in the comment section down below, and I'll have a look at all of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll talk to you on my very next video. Bye everyone.